loud. I've been trying to connect the microphone, but the microphone doesn't want to work. So I don't know. The universe telling me to not come back to this channel. This is not even plugging in, honestly. And I have to leave for work in what, 18 minutes. But I want to talk about forgiveness and kindness. The What does it mean to forgive and what does it mean to be kind? I think as humans, uh, we often only think about our pain and the suffering that we're going through, and we never stop to try to look at the whole spectrum of what's going on everyone else's life. A lot of the times, we tend to hold grudges against those who failed against us. But I'm here to tell you though that uh, you gotta start practicing forgiveness. And to forgive does not mean that you forget what happened to you or what was done to you, because and there's magnitudes and levels to forgiveness. Because a lot of the times, what was done to you, it's so bad that you feel like you have every single right to hate that person. But then when you choose to hate that person other than forgiving them, uh, you're not really doing anything for yourself as an individual. I mean, you might hate them and it might make you feel good for a minute or two, but okay, how does it go after that? And to forgive them does not also mean to welcome them back in your life. I think in times we gotta practice forgiveness to go like the I like to look at it like it's like power, right? And the concept of power is like the law of thermodynamic in physics. Energy, everything is energy. At least in this regard, this is just an example. If everything was energy, the law of thermodynamics says that energy can neither be created or can either be destroyed. So energy can only be transformed. And it's the same when it comes to forgiveness. Sometimes the people that will fail you are people that you used to have love for it. So that love, the energy of love, goes from love to hate. The energy of that energy goes from love to hate. And a lot of the times, the thing with hate is that often when you run out of reasons, or often when you run out of reasons to hate somebody, that hate that you have for them, it just starts translating to other people in your life. And sometimes you get to a point that you hate the person so much that you get to a point that you forget on the first place what made you hate them. I know the audio might be a little bad because I'm a little far from the camera. Might have to get closer, but it's important to practice forgiveness because not even for themselves. Honestly, it's forgiving. When you're forgiving, is for you. When you're forgiving, is for your inner peace, to be at peace, to be at peace with yourself. And you can't be at peace with yourself when you have hate for people. There's really no way around. Like if you want to be at peace for yourself, you have to forgive those who had failed you. And of course, it's easy for me. It's easier said than done. It takes a lot of time to forgive because we might be talking about people who had wrong who have wronged you since birth, since childhood. But it's important for you to forgive because like hate and love, it's power. And the thing that you have to understand about power is that power is given and power is taken. When you hate someone, you give them power. You give them power to make you feel like this certain way. You give them the power that every time they come around, you are automatically irritated. You're already pissed. You're mad at them. You want to throw hands. But when you choose to take that power back, like you ain't gonna be friends with them and nothing like that. But when you choose to take that power back and give it to yourself, like what that person says, what that person do, what that person did, it had scarred you in the past, but in that moment doesn't affect you because you're giving yourself the chance to heal. You're giving yourself the chance to keep moving forward, the chance to not be stuck in that specific moment of your life, in that specific event that happened to you. And to practice and that also comes with practicing kindness. Like, what does it mean to practice kindness? I think often we are so busy about the things that we feel, the things that we live, and we have like this tendency to assume that the universe revolves around us, that we are the epicenter of the universe, that everything else that exists, it goes around us. Someone really loud is driving with the motorcycle. That's okay. Uh, and we failed to realize that, like, there's other things around us. There's other people around us because we are so self-centered, and a lot of the times, a simple good morning that you could have given to someone random at the street, that could have fixed their day. So we gotta practice kindness, and the way we practice kindness is like, be kind to people out randomly. Like, don't even plan. I think like kindness is the type of thing that if you do a randomly, the more you do, the kinder you become, and you don't have to keep tabs that, oh, today I did this to that person, I did that to that person. I think one really cool way to go about kindness is every single day give one compliment. It could be to someone that you know, it could be to someone random. Every single day give one compliment to someone. Hey, nice shoes, nice car. Hey, I love your hair. That's a fantastic dress. Like, hey, nice speak in the grocery shop. Like, tell me about that and all that. And to be kindness, and the thing about kindness is like, the kinder you are, I think the happier you feel. Like, the less heavier you feel. Because I think kindness is such a good energy to put out there in the world. And the thing with kindness is, you put kindness in the world, kindness will come back in your life. And I think there's a real power in being kind to people. Because a lot of the times we really just think that like the world is just us. Like we are the sole epicenter of the universe. It's like, this is the universe. No, like, yeah. Hold on. Let me get a better example. Let me get a better example. Yeah, like, this is the universe, and we are like the middle of it. That like everything revolves around us. But when you really look at it, it's like fucking vast universe, lad. Like, the world does not go around you. The universe does not go around you. There's 8 billion people in this world. It's not all us. Like, ain't nobody alone in this world. Ain't nobody the epicenter of this world. Like, we just small grains of sand in a really vast universe. And when you take a minute to look and realize that it's not just me in this universe, there's other people in here. Like, I might be going through shit, but it doesn't mean that the other people that are in here, they don't deserve to be loved. They don't deserve to get a compliment. They don't deserve to be looked at it. You know, like, you gotta spread love. Honestly, spread love. Practicing forgiving those who had failed you, because when you forgive people who had failed you, it does not mean that you're weak. It means that you're healing. It means that you're giving yourself the right to heal, to be better, to let go. And it's important to let go. Forgive. Not forgive and forgive. Not forgive and forget. Forgive and heal for me. Forgive and take that power that was taken from you back to yourself. Be kind to others, because you never know what someone could be going through, and the kindness that you show them that specific day can mean a lot to them and can change a lot about them. But yeah, that's about it. Have a good day. All right.